Hello and welcome to the channel. I am here for an album review for you guys, and this review was requested by my good friend Jamie Horsley. You can go check out his channel. He uploads a lot of great content. So he wanted me to talk about the band Threshold and this album March of Progress. So that's the album that we will be talking about today. Now, I don't plan on this review being super detailed or super long or anything, or I'm not going to go over every single song. I'm just going to talk about a few of the highlights and my overall thoughts of the album. At least the highlights, in my opinion, some songs that really stood out to me. And to be honest with you guys, this is actually my first time hearing a Threshold album. I never really checked out the band until now. And as I listen to the album, whenever the album starts off, it starts off with the song Ashes. Now, I will admit the vocals were something that did have to grow on me, but not only have they grown on me as I was listening to the album, but I've actually grown to kind of like the vocals. I mean, the vocals are actually pretty good. I don't know the guy's name, of course, but he's got a pretty good voice. And the song Ashes is really good. I think it might be one of my favorites on the album. I mean, it's really catchy. I mean, it's full of energy, and it just has some pretty outstanding riffs. This is a really good song and a really great album opener. And another song I wanted to bring up is That's Why We Came, which is, I feel like does a good job at everything that it does, especially as far as the melody. I mean, I just really love the melody in this song. It's just really good. And another highlight for me would be The Rubicon, which is one of the longer tracks on the album, over 10 minutes. It's a really intriguing song, and it's probably one of my favorites on the album as well. I mean, I just love how intriguing the melodies are and the song structure overall. The vocal delivery is really outstanding in this track. Definitely one of the main highlights of this song. And of course, there's other really good stuff on here like Coda and The Hours. I mean, those are really good songs. And as I was listening through this album, I mean, there were definitely some parts of this album that kind of remind me a little bit of the 1980s era of Queensryche whenever Geoff Tate was still in the band. Just a little bit, not too much. Now, I know that my friend kind of compares this band to Dream Theater, which I can definitely understand why. I mean, I feel like this album definitely sounds like Dream Theater. I mean, I think fans of Dream Theater would really enjoy this. Now, this album is kind of like progressive metal, to me at least, it kind of feels like progressive metal mixed in with power metal or something. That's kind of the vibe that I get. Now, the power metal thing I kind of hear with the vocals mainly. Like, it's kind of, the vocalist has sort of that medieval style vocal delivery that whenever he sings in these songs. I mean, power metal can be very hit or miss, but I'd say that this is mostly prog than anything, which prog is definitely up my alley. So, yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised about this album. I mean, it's definitely good. This is my first album hearing from Threshold, and I gotta say, it's really good. And I'll probably end up checking out more from the band. So, as a score, if I were to give this album a rating, I will have to give March of Progress by Threshold probably an 8.5 out of 10. Very good album. Definitely check it out if you are into Dream Theater. I mean, it is kind of similar to Dream Theater, so yeah. And of course, you know, if you're into complexity, if you're into anything like that, if you're into metal that sounds very dynamic, definitely check out this album. It's pretty solid. It's actually a really good album. So let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.